team of epidemiologists and from the CDC. I'm Dr. Andres.
I'm Joel Gellin.
I'm Sheila Choi. I'm Angela Park. I'm Brittany Gentry.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My team of epidemiologists and myself recently visited the elementary school in Colorado on October 20th, 2009 to assess the medical conditions of a 4th and 5th grade student at Gore. They were diagnosed with the epidemic disease of Methemoglobinemia or MedHB, which is revealed by the symptoms headache, nausea, vomiting, and most importantly, the discoloration of fingertips and lips to the color blue. When an individual's red blood cells have a lack of oxygen because of a normal amount of hemoglobin, MedHB is the outcome. Prior to our arrival, we hypothesized that the epidemic disease of methemoglobinemia resulted from consumption. From this hypothesis, we pursued the investigation to the staff and the children in the following areas, such as what they ate, what they drank, how the food was prepared, where they ate, and even how they ate it, etc.
So our challenges for our case was finding the right questions to ask to rule out different possibilities, as well as working with the kids, because some of the kids are very difficult to work with. Some actually ran away from us, which made it quite difficult to ask the questions. It was also difficult to find the right path, and also we had to ask questions to clarify. And as far as communication, we found it pretty easy to communicate because we would take a few of us and go ask questions, and then group up later and talk about what we found, and if we needed to go and ask any more questions.
So we began our investigation by asking the cafeteria manager, Jeremy Defoe, about the place, just in general, what he can tell us. And he said the main point that actually captured our attention was, he said the boiler was faulty and it had problems for months at end, and it's been that way for a while. And another fact that he told us that we found interesting was he said that usually they would use canned soups, but when there was a shortage, they would dilute it with water, which led us to then interrogating the cafeteria staff.
So we then interviewed the cafeteria staff, Naomi Thompson, and she told us that the kindergarten through 3rd grade food was prepared separately from the 4th and 5th grade food, which included 2 servings of food because there wasn't enough to provide for all the students, so they had to dilute it with water, flavor enhancer, and the canned soup. However, we were able to rule out the canned soup and the canned soup and the flavor enhancer because they were already used before and there were no problems with it. So that led us to the fact that the main variable was the water from the boiler. And the water inside the soup that they used to dilute was made with hot water from the boiler and cold tap water to maintain the temperature of the soup, which led us to interview the custodian, Chad DeJong. And he told us that it was sanitary and they had cleaned the boiler out. However, it hadn't been checked in 5 months, so they missed a little technical issue, which was the backflow check valve, which separated the potable and non-potable water. And since this was not functioning properly, it led to the potable and non-potable water mixing, contaminating the hot water. And with that, we approached Lucas Klumper, the lab tech, and he told us that the valve, since it had a faulty valve, the contaminated water, that the irregularity specifically affected only the 4th and 5th graders, since it was only introduced into the 2nd batch of soup.
So after interrogating the adults, we decided to go to the children. And one good question that worked with the children was, describe your day. Something as simple as that allowed them to tell us exactly what went on. And they love talking, and obviously. By the end of that, we decided to ask the obvious question, did you have a second bowl of soup? Was it gross? When did the sickness occur? And most of them said it happened after lunch. And also, for the non-hospitalized children, we asked, what did you do differently? Because we wanted to make sure that if they did take a step differently, what was it, and how we can compare that to the hospitalized children. Concluding, we went to the teacher, and we asked if they did anything abnormal that day, just to contrast again. And she said that nothing was abnormal that day. And after that, we asked when the sickness occurred, and she also said it happened after lunch.
We concluded that the boilers and cans problems